And a good Friday night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Central Lyon, George Little Rock football back on the air here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. A beautiful Friday night for some fall football weather. It is fantastic out here. We have made the trip down to Haywarden as we are set to take on the West Sioux Falcons in tonight's matchup, the final non-district game before heading into district play next week. And the Lions looking to notch themselves their first win of the season if they can get the job done here tonight. But a tough task as they will take on West Sioux, and West Sioux, one of the better teams and top-ranked teams in Class 1A. They have been putting up points on the scoreboard and doing a fine job of it, taking down their first two opponents and putting up large offensive numbers and a lot of points on the scoreboard. The Lion defense is going to have to be smart, going to have to be ready to play here tonight, and going to need to be well aware and very good on assignment football tonight if the Lions want to give themselves a chance. Last year, the Lions came down here and christened this brand new football field a turf field for West Sioux. They put it in last year, and the Lions came in and put a 40-0 win together and kind of surprised West Sioux and took advantage of it and came away with a big win here. And West Sioux, you know they haven't forgotten about that, and definitely on their end, they know that it was there. They remember it, and they want a little retribution this year as the Lions return here to Haywarden. As we said, the final non-district game of the season here for the Lions. Lions showing a little bit of a different look out there as they are going with the whiteout. New uniforms and white pants, white jerseys with the purple numbers and the yellow helmets. So a whiteout situation for the Lions here tonight. And they're hoping that gives them a clean look and a clean win here tonight and see if they can't get that done before they head into district play next week against West Lyon. We had a chance to get together with Coach Curtis Eben and get his synopsis and what he thought it was going to take to get a win here tonight at West Sioux. But before that, we had a chance to talk to Ryan Schweisaw, the head coach of the West Sioux Falcons, and got his idea of what it would take for West Sioux to come around and take a win away from the Lions and keep their run going. And we will hear from him next when we return to more Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
FDIC.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk West Sioux Falcons football with the head coach of the Falcons, Ryan Schweisaw. Coach, thanks for joining us this week.
No problem.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about your football team. Two really solid games to start off the season against some solid football teams. Your team is definitely clicking right now after 2 weeks.
Yeah, we played well the first 2 weeks. We faced two good opponents in Hartley Melvin Sanborn and Sioux Center, and we were able to come out with fairly easy victories in both. And our kids seem to be playing really hard and seem to be executing well right now.
Well, executing is one thing, but your team has been on fire. You have been putting up points on the scoreboard. Your team really has been clicking offensively to get things going. How has that been working?
It all starts with the guys up front. We've been giving our quarterback plenty of time to throw the ball, and Dylan Wiggins we feel is one of the better quarterbacks in our class in the state, and he's done a great job of distributing it to all our wide receivers. We've got 5 guys in our backfield that are all above average speed. They can all pick them up and put them down pretty well, and so, we've done a pretty good job of distributing that ball equally to all of those guys, and that's really helped our offense be successful.
Well, and obviously putting up the points is always a big part, but your defense has stepped up too. They've been able to shut down those opponents and give your offense plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, the defense is probably playing better than what they've been getting some credit for, actually, because there's been some points that have been put up late on the board on them when we've had our subs in there. So, when our first guys are in there, we maybe only given up a touchdown or two, but they've done a really good job. We're a real aggressive style defense. We do a lot of blitzing and try to create turnovers and those sort of things. And right now they've done a really, really good job of doing that. I know we've created maybe 2 or 3 turnovers each game. Where I know we're +2, at least +2 in every game we've been. So that always helps your offense out. When you can get the ball more than you're supposed to.
Well, let's set our sights on this week. Central Lyon, George Litterock coming to your place once again this year, and over the last couple of years have developed a nice little rivalry with the Lions. What do you see coming into this Friday night?
Well, yeah, they're the best 0-2 team in the state. There's no doubt about that. And that might be any class, but definitely in 2A. They're a solid football team. They've been a solid football team for the last 3 years that we've played them. They have athletes all over the place. They're really good up front. Their defensive front four is as solid of a defensive front four as we've seen so far this year. And I know they're going to be hungry. They're a really good football team. It all starts with the Lutmer kid. Being a tremendous athlete, and then they have the Spees kid, and just a bunch of guys that can run around and are fast and spread you out and do those sorts of things as well. But we saw them on film. I didn't peek ahead too much, but we watched them on film their first 2 games, and they just ran into 2 really good buzzsaw teams in Boyd and Hall-Rock Valley and Sergeant Bluff Luton. And quite honestly, they should have beat Sergeant Bluff last week, I thought. So whoever comes out with these rankings and has left Central Lyon out of the rankings now obviously hasn't watched any film and doesn't know what they're talking about, because they're a really good football team.
Well, you've got a chance to see the film. You talked about Zach Lutmer. You talk about Cooper Spees. What are some things that you think that you can do defensively where you might try and shut those guys down?
Well, we're just hoping to contain them a little bit. As far as our defensive game plan, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. We do what we do. We're going to stay aggressive on defense and try to force him to throw the ball a little earlier than maybe he wants to. And we're going to be a little smarter than last year. Zach Lutmer last year kind of surprised everybody a little bit, especially early in the year, just because he was only a sophomore and not many teams had film on him. We had 1 film on him from Alta, and quite honestly only played the first half. So he surprised us a little bit with his feet. As far as him running the ball and pulling it down, and this year we're going to make sure that we break down a little bit better and maybe put a few faster guys in there to try and chase him around a little bit.
You talked about the front 4 of the Lions and how tough they are up front defensively. What are some things where you think you can counteract that on your offensive side?
Well, we're definitely going to try to get outside. I mean, that's our game. It's been our MO the first few weeks here. We're going to try and hit the edges and do the things that we need to do with our passing game. And when Central Lyon starts to have to come out of the edges a little bit, hopefully we'll be able to gouge them for some inside runs. So, it's just one of those things. We're going to do what we think we can do well. We're going to itch or scratch where it itches. We're going to try to take what they're giving us and like I said, we're going to try to counteract what their strength is with our strength.
Well, early in the season, obviously you got two tough games out of the way. You've had the benefit of getting up and winning those games by a good margin, been able to rest some guys. How are you guys looking injury-wise through the first 2 weeks?
Actually, we're getting some kids back this week, so it'll be good. We still got a couple kids with a little dinged up, but we're in the third week of football, some hard-hitting games and some tough games. So you're always going to have a few of those little injuries. We have some depth this year that we maybe haven't had in the past, and that we definitely didn't have last year. So we've been able to rest some guys. We're not playing as many guys both ways as we've had in years past. We're still a small 1A school, so you're still going to have a few of those things going on. But fortunately, this year we have a little more depth.
Well, when you get two teams like Central Lyon, George Little and West Sioux, it ultimately comes down to the little things into deciding a game. What are some of those little things that you guys got to make sure you take care of to come away with a win?
Well, I mean, obviously we need to control the big play. We've got to contain their quarterback a little bit better than we did last year. Last year was absolutely horrible. We were covering people downfield and doing all kinds of good things, and then he would squirt away from us just being an athlete and run it for a 40-yard touchdown. That can't happen this year. We have to be much more sound as far as keeping him in the pocket, as far as those little things, and tackling a little bit better. And obviously the turnovers are always huge in a game like this. I mean, we have two pretty evenly matched teams that are both good football teams. You got to take care of the football.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you spending some time this week, and we wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.
That is the head coach of West Sioux, Ryan Sweetsaw. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough. But a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Central Lyon, George Little Rock Lions football with the head coach of the Lions, Curtis Even. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Joel.
Kurt, let's talk a little bit about last week, the home opener for the Lions, hosting Sergeant Bluff Luton, another highly ranked team out of Class 3A, and didn't get off to the way we wanted to. Some miscues in the first half, but you definitely have to be proud of the way your kids rebounded and came out of the locker room, and a strong performance in the second half, almost getting the win.
Yeah, going in that game, I thought we had a pretty good game plan, offense and defense. That first half, the ball just didn't bounce our way. We just shot ourselves in the foot a couple times from holding calls, some false starts on the offensive side, defensive side of the ball. Just didn't make the plays. They made the plays. I wouldn't say that we were in bad coverage on some of them. I would say that our tackling was bad. I was just that just seemed like, I think they started off 9 for 9 throwing the ball. And they were efficient throwing the ball on us early on. And so, which ended up, I think they got the ball back with, 46 seconds left to go in the half. And had decent field position, and a couple plays later they scored with about 9 seconds left to go and put them up 28-0. And really that, or 28-7, I'm sorry. And that just at that time was just it was a backbreaker. Just like I said, we weren't playing that terrible. It was a 21-7 ball game at that time. We were moving the ball, and then at halftime we didn't really make any adjustments. We knew we were doing things okay. We just had to do things better. And so the second half we came out. I thought our defense tightened down a little bit. Obviously played better ball. Didn't give up a touchdown that second half, and our offense got things rolling and took it down to basically the final play of the game. It was 28-21, and we didn't make that play. It was one of those. It was right. Everything was right about it. We just couldn't capitalize on the throw catch part of it. So. Overall, though, like you said, I was extremely proud of our guys. I thought that second half just showed a lot of guts and courage from our guys, and you gotta love to see that from a football point. Just that at the end of the day, it doesn't count as a win. So, those are good building points for us. But ultimately, we gotta start winning those ball games.
We knew these first couple games of non-district football were going to be tough. We knew we were going to challenge ourselves. The best thing you can hope for is to grow out of those games. And we get another chance tonight as we go on the road. Another tough football team, a highly ranked 1A school in West Sioux. A team we've seen over the last couple years, and we're building a nice little thing with those guys and making a nice little rivalry out of it.
Yeah, West Sioux's got some tough kids. They've had tough kids for the last several years here. Last year we went down there and maybe surprised them, or they were younger, but we just got after them really, and they couldn't. The ball bounced our way, I should say, and they couldn't capitalize after that, and we ended up getting a good win. I'm sure they're hungry this year. After last year, they probably have the score posted everywhere, and using that as a motivational piece for this year, but. Really, again, it's going to be just a battle. They got extremely good athletes on both sides of the ball. They throw the ball around quite a bit. They do things really well offensively to set up their offense. And so, just all the little things, that go into a ball game. But, we'll definitely have to play our best football.
Well, they've been able to put up a bunch of points over the first couple weeks. Their offense very potent, very fast. They like to throw the ball around again and play the video game style offense, as we like to look at it. And what are some things that we can do to see if we can't slow them guys down?
Yeah, like you said, they'll chuck it up and they don't care. They will throw the ball 40, 50 yards downfield. Our guys got to stay in coverage for that whole time. If we don't, they're just they'll flat beat us down the field. And so, that's where, our guys got to stay in good position and, just know their assignments as they go on. D-line's got to play well. We got to get off the ball, put pressure on the quarterback. That's, ultimately they haven't had much of that this year, in that fact. So, up front we got to play better. And then, hopefully our secondary, knows, keep their responsibilities and, we can slow down their offense a little bit. It's not about stopping them. It's just literally just trying to slow them down as much as possible.
Well, obviously, last year we talked about you surprised them a little bit. They probably weren't ready for Zach Lutmer. Nobody really was last year, especially in the early part of the season. This year, they're going to be gunning for Zach, and they're going to try and keep their eyes on him. What are some things that we can do offensively, maybe that you've seen on tape, that they do something on the defensive side where we might be able to get an advantage?
I think the biggest thing is accountability for those guys. They're very undisciplined on defense. They fly around. I'm sure they're going to try to contain Zach as much as possible. But we have some pretty good weapons in Taylor Putnam and Cooper Speeds. And we got to get those guys the ball early and really try to loosen them up a little bit. If they sit there with 8, 9 guys in the box and their safety's hitting our guys at a 1-yard gain and playing the safety position, how are we going to keep that guy accountable? And those are things that we got to do early, just to make sure that they play disciplined defense, because we make them play disciplined defense. If we allow them to, shoot gaps and make plays and we can't get over top on them, it'll be a long game for us. So, that's how their defense is. They play kind of a rowdy defense. They run around, fly around, not real disciplined, but they make plays by doing it. So we got to hold them accountable. We got to do the little things right. And, I feel like we had a good game plan going in. So, we just got to capitalize on those opportunities.
Well, going on the road, your team seems to like to go on that bus trip and get focused on the way down there. A nice field to play on, going to be a turf field. How do you think that might help us or hurt us playing on the turf in their home backyard?
Like you said, it's probably our longest bus ride of the year, and it's 50 minutes on the bus. So very lucky in that standpoint. Again, I get on the bus. The weather's supposed to be a decent night tonight, so we just got to get on that bus for 50 minutes, stay focused, get off the bus, and get ready for business. And I think our guys will be ready for it. We just got to, again, just do the little things from the time we get on that bus to the time we get back on that bus. Do the little things right, and like I said, the brand new turf field. For us, hopefully our speed shows, and we can get out and get after them and run around a little bit.
Well, obviously, over the first couple weeks, we've dealt with some major bumps and bruises. We've taken a few dings. Last week, again, Cooper not feeling up to par, but we're starting to get a few guys back. How is our team looking as we get ready to go into this last district or non-district game?
Yeah, that's last week we lost Andrew Austin on Friday from the flu. Cooper he had the flu, but he fought through it and played, and so a lot of gutsy performance there by Cooper just to play 4 quarters. Sat out a little bit here and there, but both those guys, as of now, we're those guys are back. We're going to gain Graham even back at secondary, coming back from an ankle injury. He's getting closer to 100% every day. So, getting those guys back automatically gives us some depth again, and we can get some rotation going. And a lot of guys that that can help us in the football field on a Friday night. So, anytime you gain kids back, it's always good. So.
Well, Coach, as we get set up here for this final non-district game against West Sioux, it's going to be one of those things where they've got a high-power offense. We've got the ability to maybe break some big plays as well. But in the end, it always comes down to the little things. And what are some of the keys that we need to take care of to see if we can't come away and grab our first win?
On defense, we got to eliminate the big plays. That's something that we showed last week that we did not do. Tonight we just got to really eliminate them throwing the ball downfield, earn every yard. And offensively, we got to hold them accountable. That's the other side that we talked about earlier is, how are we going to hold them accountable? How are our guys going to get our playmakers the ball? And, if we can do that without turning the ball over, we should be in good shape for tonight. But again, they're a good ball team, and it's going to be a good battle of who does the little things right.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time every week and wish you the best of luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
That is the head coach of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions. We'll be back with our countdown to kickoff when we return to more Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Haywarden here live from West Sioux. Central Lyon George Litterock on the air here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Visk. Glad to be with you once again here on a beautiful Friday night. Great fall football weather here down in Haywarden. Going to be a fun night as well. As you can see on your screen, no video here tonight as we are set up down below outside of the press box. Not close enough to the camera to get you some video, but we do provide the audio, so we hope you can visualize what we've got going on here today, and hopefully you can visualize a Lion victory here tonight, and that is the goal for Coach Eben and his Lions, and it is going to be a tall task, as you heard Coach Eben say in his interview just a little bit ago, and the Lions need to be assignment sure on both sides of the football here tonight, offensively and defensively. The Lions come out tonight. They are the visitors, and they wear the whiteout colors tonight. White pants, white jerseys, purple numbers, and the gold helmets, but the all-white unis here tonight for the Lions as they are on the road here. West Sioux in their home red jerseys with the silver numbers, white and red pants, and the red helmets for the Falcons. The Falcons come in tonight 2-0 overall, and looking to make it 3-0 as one of the top teams in Class 1A. The Lions 0-2 on the season and looking to get into the win mark and want to get one off here. And the final non-district game of the season for Central Lyon George Litterock. They start district play next Friday night as we'll make the trip to West Lyon. But first things first, we got to take care of business here tonight and get things on track. We started last week and had a great second half against Sergeant Bluff Luton, and we need to keep growing from that case there and carry that over into tonight and start things off right away. Can't get behind these guys because it is a video game style offense here. They throw it down the field. They run little bubble screens. They are going to run anything and everything at you and try and move the ball down the field as fast as possible and put up as many points as they absolutely can. No holding back for the West Sioux Falcons, especially after last year, and the Lions coming in here and christening their brand new field with a 40-0 victory last season and catapulting the Lions into their great season. Lion captains out on the field there. You've got Rex Van Wy, Lyle Moore, Cooper Spees, and Zach Lutmer, the starters and the captains for the Lions as they will get it. Lions have won the toss. They have elected to defer. West Sioux will elect to receive the ball. Lions will choose to defend the south end zone. So West Sioux will be moving from left to right in your mind's eye as we get the game started. Captains shake hands, and they will go back to the huddle. And we'll be ready to go here. The countdown to kickoff is on here and just about over. It's time to play some football on a Friday night. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. We thank the many sponsors that we have here. A big thank you to them. Please take notice of their commercials as they play throughout the night. Make sure you tell those people absolutely thank you for their support of this broadcasting system. And without their support, we couldn't do as much as we do, and we do appreciate each and every one of them. So make sure you tell them thank you, and make sure you do business with those who do business and support Central Lyon George Litterock football. Lions have the ball teed up, ready to give the ball a boot, and once again on to do the kicking duties is Matthew Deeren, the sophomore kicker for Central Lyon George Litterock. Came in last week and did the kicking duties and did a good enough job that he has earned the right to remain as the kicker right now. Cooper Spees handled it in week 1, and now Matthew Deeren, the starting kicker for CLGLR. Has his sign. He'll give the ball a boot. It's a short little pooch kick. Will be picked up by West Sioux at the 20-yard line. They'll move it forward just across the 30 to about the 31, maybe the 32. Looks like where they will mark the ball. Decent starting field position there, but the Lions obviously choosing to pooch kick, go with the short kick, and try and keep it away from the deadly return men for West Sioux. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. First down and 10. West Sioux They will start on their first offensive possession. As we said, they are moving from left to right in your mind's eye. Dylan Wiggins, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Alongside of him, Carter Boltman. Twins to the right side, single man left. Boltman, quick swing pass to the outside, and ball is dropped. And they'll say incomplete. Thought it was a catch and a fumble. Lions jumped on it, but they'll say he never had possession of the ball and an incomplete pass to start things off. West Sioux obviously seeing how well that swing pass worked last week for Sergeant Bluff Luton, trying to go back to the well here right off the bat. Second down and 10 now for the Falcons. Shotgun formation. Wiggins will send twin receivers to the left side, single man right. Boltman stands alongside, man in motion from left to right now. They'll fake the hand, quick pass underneath, has Brady Lyon. Lyon skips through a few breaks, another tackle. Down the sidelines he goes, finally chased down and wrapped up at about the 30-yard line. And they'll say he got inside the 30 down to the 29. And a big gain on some missed tackles by the Lions. Brady Lyon breaks free. And they will spot the ball right down at the 30-yard line. So a 38-yard pitch and catch to start things off here for Brady Lynott. First and 10, West Sioux, twins to each side. Shotgun formation, quarterback keep right up the middle. Wiggins wrapped up. Going to gain a tough 2 yards on the carry. Second down and 8 will be the call here for West Sioux. Inside of Lyon territory on just the second play. Lyon defense needs to do a better job of tackling and wrapping up and not single-man tackling against these guys. They need to gang tackle. West Sioux breaks the huddle. They'll come back out in the shotgun formation. Once again, twin receivers set off to each side. Boltman in that shotgun with Wiggins. Wiggins rolling out right side, looking to pass. Looking downfield, heaves it down the middle. Up in a jump ball, intercepted by Lutmer in the end zone. Lutmer's got lots of green out in front. He's returning it out across the 30 and finally run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Lions get the first big play of the game. An interception in the end zone by Zach Lutmer. Good defense by Isaiah Johnson. He covered the wide receiver, got up there, tipped it in the air on the jump ball, and Lutmer picked it off and returns it out to the 35-yard line. Central Lyon George Little Rock on the offense now as they start first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 10:24 to go here in the first quarter. Lions on their first offensive possession, pistol formation. Twins right, single man to the left. They'll hand off left side to Johnson. He cuts through a few tackles out to about the 40. And they'll actually say he's just shy of the 40, so a 4-yard pickup on first down. Second down and 6 for the Lions. Nice play on first down there by Isaiah Johnson to power up ahead. A 3-man front on the defensive side, a 3-5 defense for West Sioux, so the Lions think they can run some power. Shotgun formation, Twins left, single man to the right side. That is Spees. They'll roll out right side looking to pass. Spees going way down the sidelines. He's got a man beat. Caught it at the 20 and pushed out of bounds inside right at the 20-yard line. Well, no, they're going to say he stepped out before that. And they're actually going to say that he caught it and stepped out of bounds back at the 25-yard or the 26-yard line, but nonetheless a first down for the Lions. 33-yard reception for Cooper Spees on the double move. First and 10 Lions. They look over to the sidelines. Twin receivers off to the right side. Twins now to the left side. Empty backfield for Zach Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out, man in motion. That's Reese Vanderzee. They'll roll out left side now. Lutmer looking down the field into the flat. He goes and undershoots his intended man, Taylor Putnam. Incomplete pass will stop the clock at 9:37 here in the first quarter. Bring up second down and 10. Lions ball at the 26-yard line. Cooper Spees, a big catch, getting them down there before stepping out of bounds. Empty backfield once again for the Lions on second down. Twin receivers to both sides. Man in motion once again is Vanderzee. Fake to him, quarterback keeper right up the middle. Lutmer powers ahead, but finally wrapped up after a gain of 4, maybe 3 yards, depending on the spot. And looks like they will give him 4 yards, so 3rd down and 6. Lions in a 3rd down and long situation here. Clock back on the move. First quarter, 9:14 to play. Lions got an interception on defense. Now on the move on the offense. Twins right, single man left. Caden Van Berkom stands behind Lutmer in that pistol formation. They'll hand off to Van Berkom. He gets wrapped up immediately. Doesn't get much. Maybe 2 yards on the carry. Going to be 4th down. And about halfway through, so 4th and about 5. Ball at the 21-yard line is where they spot it. Lions will go for it here on 4th down. Isaiah Johnson checks back into the game as Van Wy checks out. Lions going for it here, 4th down and 5 from the 21-yard line. Twins right, single man left. Shotgun formation, Lutmer and Johnson. Man in motion, that is Putnam. Back to pass is Lutmer, looking left side, swing into the Johnson out in the open. He's down and around to the sidelines inside the 10-yard line. And Isaiah Johnson wide open on the swing pass. Brings it down to the 9-yard line, 12-yard pickup on 4th down, and the Lions keep rolling. Isaiah Johnson gives them 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line. CLGLR going to come out in a shotgun formation. Caden Van Berkom now switching over to the right side of Lutmer. Twins left, single man to the right. Lutmer rolling out right side. He's going to keep all the way. He'll beat everybody to the corner and walks in for the Lion touchdown. 9-yard touchdown run for Zach Lutmer, and the Lions strike first as they lead 6-0 here with 7:49 to play in the first quarter. Lions taking advantage of the interception in the end zone, and Zach Lutmer returns it out to the 35, and a 65-yard touchdown drive for the Lions, capped off by a 9-yard touchdown run. Lions work the swinging gate formation here. On to doing the kicking is Matthew Deeren once again. Lutmer on to do the holding. Snap is high. Lutmer has to grab it. He's going to go fire call racing to the sidelines, and he will get in for the 2-point conversion. And a very uncharacteristic-like 2-point conversion, but the Lions take it on the fire call. Bad snap, the Lions lead 8-0, 7:49 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back in Hayward and at West Sioux, the Lions strike first. An interception in the end zone by Zach Lutmer returned to the 35-yard line in a 65-yard drive, capped off with a Zach Lutmer 9-yard touchdown run. A high snap on the extra point, and the fire call works, and Lutmer takes it in for the 2-point conversion. An 8-0 lead for CLGLR here with 7:49 to play in the first quarter. Lions will tee the ball up here once again and be ready to give the ball boot. Last time they pooch kicked it to start the game and trying to keep it away from the return men of West Sioux. Levi Copeman and Blake Valleyboygan back to do the returning duties, and they will make the catch this time at the 7-yard line. Coming right up the middle of the field, wrapped up. Good coverage by the Lions, and they'll take him down at the 26. 26-yard line is where they will start on offense here. First down and 10, West Sioux. West Sioux hit a big pass play to Brady Lyon, and really just an easy dump pass here to him out of that tight end position, and then he broke 3 or 4 tackles to break free. Lions will have to do better on defense this time around. Pistol formation, kind of a power formation. 2 running backs there as they will hand off up the middle to Boltman. Boltman puts the head down and carries ahead for about a yard. Possibly going to give him 2. They will. So 2 yards for Carter Boltman on first down. Second down and 8. Ball out at the 28. West Sioux on their second drive here of the game, looking over to the sidelines to get the signals. Twin receivers off to the right side, twin receivers off to the left. More of a standard shotgun this time. Wiggins and Boltman, man in motion from left to right. Looking down over the right side, looks out in the flat, picked off, and going the other way is Caden Van Berkom. He'll take it to the house, and Caden Van Berkom, a 30-yard interception return, and the Lions strike again. 14-0, the Lions on top. They step in front of the pass, and Caden Van Berkom takes it 30 yards for the touchdown. Central Lyon, George Litterock can't ask for much better of a start right now. Lions will come out here for the PAT. 14-0 the lead. Bad snap on the last attempt here as the Lions bring the swinging gate in to see if they can't get that a little bit better this time around. Lutmer once again the holder. Matthew Deeren the kicker. Deeren will step it off here this time around. Lutmer calls for it. Good snap this time. Good kick up and good as well. 6:57 to play in the first quarter. Lions on top, 15-0. You're listening to Lion football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back in Hayward, and it is all CLGLR here tonight so far in the first quarter. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first quarter, and the Lions lead 15-0. A scoring drive, and then a pick six to lead 15-0 here. Lions once again on to do the kicking duties. Deeren will step it off here, ready to kick it deep. And the Lions doing a good job of changing it up here. Good kick this time once again. Caught at the 6-yard line. Making his way up is Levi Coatman. Coatman will cross the 20 and out to about the 23-yard line is where he will be brought down. West Sioux once again on the offensive side. 2 possessions, 2 interceptions for Dylan Wiggins, and not the way West Sioux wanted to get things started here tonight as they find themselves behind 15-0. But no rush, no hurry for the West Sioux Falcons. They know how to put up points, and they come right back out, and they'll just keep firing. Shotgun formation for Wiggins. He's got Boltman alongside to his left, twin receivers to each side. Now a man in motion from right to left. Miscommunication, not sure who to hand the ball off to. Wiggins is going to take off and run. He fumbles it, and the Lions are going to get on top of it. Rex Van Wy covers the fumble, and the Lions have it first down and 10 at the 27-yard line. Jay Schrick comes over, makes the tackle, knocks the ball free from Wiggins. And the Lions set up here on the offense. First down and 10 for the Lions. Central Lyon George Litterock looking to get this thing out of hand in a hurry in the first quarter. 1st and 10, CLGLR at the West Sioux 27-yard line. Twin receivers right, single man to the left. Pistol formation. Lutmer's just going to hand off right side. Van Berkom, he's blown up immediately. Don't even know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. Van Berkom got to hit that hole a lot harder than that, as he will be credited with a loss of a yard. So a loss of 1 will set up 2nd down and 11 now for CLGLR. Ball back at the 28-yard line. Lions will break out, send twin receivers to the right side, single man left. Shotgun formation. Van Berkom and Lutmer. Fake to him. Lutmer's on the scramble, rolling out right side. Now Lutmer's going to tuck and run. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Going to pick up maybe 3 yards on the carry is all. Make it 4, so 3rd down and about 7 now for the Lions. Inside the 25-yard line at the 24. West Sioux fans wanting to hold on that. Rex Van Wy got an arm out there. 3rd down and 7. Central Lyon George Litterock, ball on the move. Clock stopped at 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. Lions lead 15-0. Trips to the left side, single man to the right. Pistol formation, back to pass. Lutmer going to throw down the right side. Has his man Cooper Spees at the goal line, but cannot fit it in there. Good coverage by the defensive back there to get a hand in front and kind of knock it away and deflect it. And Spees is incomplete. 4th down and 7 now for CLGLR. Trying to capitalize on a 3rd turnover of the first quarter for West Sioux. 4th down and 7. They converted a 4th down conversion just a few minutes ago. Twins right, single man left. Man in motion now, that is Putnam. And a man moving up front. Early movement on the Lions. And Lyle Moore going to be called for the false start. So that'll push him back 5 yards. Now make it 4th down and 12. Not the way the Lions want to keep things rolling here. You can't let West Sioux have many opportunities. You got to take a chance or take advantage of every chance we get. As we said, West Sioux put up 72 points in week number 1 against HMS. Put up 40-some points last week as well. So 4th down and 12. Lions will go for it. Twins to the left, single man to the right. Isaiah Johnson in the backfield, back to pass is Lutmer. He throws down in the flat. He's got his man at the 10-yard line. Pitch and catch for the Lions. Rex Van Wy making the grab at the 10. 19-yard reception for Rex Van Wy. And the Lions convert again on 4th down. 1st down and 10. Well, they're going to say it's just outside the 10-yard line. So the Lions can get a 1st down without scoring if they get inside the 1. Shotgun formation, Twins right, Lutmer going to go with it. Lutmer immediately has pressure in the backfield, makes 2 guys miss, cuts up, makes 3 more guys miss, and Zach Lutmer doing Zach Lutmer things, scores from 11 yards out. Zach Lutmer, that's what he does. He is so tough to bring down. He made 6 guys miss in 11 yards to score the Lion touchdown. 5:21 to play here in the first quarter. It is all CLGLR. Lions come on in the swinging gate to do the kicking duties here once again. As the linemen will rotate over. Nothing fancy about the swinging gate. Everybody asks us what it's all about. And really it's something that teams have to practice for because not everybody does it. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good by Matt Deeren. And with 5:21 to play, it's 22-0. The Lions on top of West Sioux. You're listening to Lion Football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back in Haywarden, Central Lyon George Little Rock dominating West Sioux here in quarter number one. They have forced 3 Falcon turnovers in the first quarter and have taken advantage of all 3 of them, putting it in the end zone. They lead 22-0 with 5:21 to play here in the first quarter. Matt Deeren on to do the kicking duties here. Again, a deep kickoff. And it'll be caught at the 10-yard line by Copeman. Copeman bringing it up the field, wrapped up and blown up in the backfield by Landon Weiler. And Weiler comes down and hits him tough and sticks him back at the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 for West Sioux. Great coverage by the kicking team once again. 1st down and 10 for West Sioux, trailing by 3 scores. They have got to get things together here, and they got to start now. West Sioux comes out in the shotgun formation. They'll send twin receivers off to each side. Man in motion from right to left. They'll hand off right up the middle. Boltman. Boltman powers through a few tackles, takes it out to the 30 for a pickup of about 7 on 1st down. Ball actually will be brought back here to the 29, so a 6-yard pickup for Boltman. We'll set up 2nd down and 4. West Sioux at their own 29-yard line breaks the huddle. They'll send twin receivers to the left side, single man to the right. Shotgun formation, man in motion from left to right. They'll hand off once again. Boltman wrapped up as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage, going nowhere. Nothing doing on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Lyon front 4 doing a great job of getting the stick. 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down here for West Sioux. They need to get a drive going if they want to get back in this. Twins right, single man left. Man in motion once again from the left side. Back to pass. Looking for the dump play. Now going to go deep over the middle of the field. 2 Lions in coverage and almost making the grab, but incomplete. Lutmer and Vanderzee all over them. They still threw it up there, and Brady Lynott had a shot and just could not bring it in. That is what Coach Eben talked about. They don't care if they're double, triple coverage. They think their man can beat the defense, and they'll throw it up there. So 4th down and 4 for West Sioux. Brady Lynott on to do the punting duties for the Falcons as he stands back at his own 20-yard line, ready to give the ball a boot. Gets it away cleanly, a low spiraling kick. Cooper Spees lets it bounce and takes a West Sioux roll inside the 25-yard line down to the 26-yard line is where they will down it, and the Lions will start at their own 26-yard line. Their worst starting field position here of the night. They started at the 35 after a interception by Lutmer on the first drive. Then they got a pick 6. Then they picked up a fumble and started in plus territory. And now back at their own, well, they're going to say down inside the 20, or down by the 21-yard line is where it goes. CLGLR leading 22-0 with 3:40 to play here in the first quarter. Lions will break the huddle, pistol formation, twins left, single man to the right, Johnson in the backfield. They'll hand off. No, they'll keep for a quarterback follow right up through the gut. And Lutmer carries out to about the 27-yard line, pickup of 6. 2nd down and 4 now for CLGLR. Isaiah Johnson checks out. Reese Vanderzee comes in. Lions in the huddle here. They will break the huddle. 3 wideouts to the left side. That is Putnam, Vanderzee, and Schrick. Single man is Spees out to the right. Lutmer calls it out. He's rolling out right side. Going to throw out in the flat. Ball is tipped and intercepted at the 46-yard line. And they returning the favor is West Sioux. They're going to get one back. So the interception gives West Sioux good starting field position as they take over at the Lyon 46-yard line. A little bit of life now for the Falcons. Ball was tipped by the defensive end, and the linebacker slid underneath and made the interception. First down and 10 for the Falcons. 4 wide to the right side, single man left. Wiggins all alone in the backfield. Back to pass, looking right side, now coming back left. Down the sidelines he goes. Putnam puts his hands up and gets in the way of the intended receiver. Ball falls incomplete, and West Sioux taking a shot out of the turnover, and that's what they teach you to do, is to go deep right off the bat. Aiden Schwesaw was the intended receiver, and Putnam on the coverage. Second down and 10 now for West Sioux. They will send twin receivers to both sides here. Shotgun formation. Boltman back into the backfield. Man in motion now from right to left. They fake their handoff. Boltman, all sorts of running room. Upended by Lutmer at the 30-yard line. Pickup of 6 and a Lyon player down on the ground. They'll actually give him the 29, so 7 yards for Boltman. And the Lions trainer will have to come out here. CLGLR defensive lineman on the ground is Wyatt Krall, the defensive end. And looks like possibly took a helmet to the knee, so the trainers are out there working with him. We'll take a timeout with them and be back with more CLGLR football here on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back in Haywarden, Wyatt Krall walking off the field with a little assistance. Took a helmet to the lower leg area. 2:41 to play in the first quarter. Lions on top 22-0. Third down and a long 3 here for West Sioux. Ball at the Lions' 29-yard line. Twins right, single man to the left. Now they'll shift with an up back. They'll hand off to Boltman. He'll put the head down, barrel ahead for the first down as he gets down to the 25. So a 4-yard carry there on third down gives the West Sioux Falcons a fresh set. Ball now at the 25-yard line here. First down and 10. West Sioux looking to notch themselves into the scoreboard, see if they can't cut into that Lion lead. Twins right, single man to the left. Shotgun formation. Up back is Lynott. He'll shift over to the right side. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Lions all over it. Wrap him up immediately and bring him down. On the tackle there was Lyle Moore, the defensive end, crashing down. 2-yard pickup for Wiggins. Second down and 8 now for West Sioux. Ball at the 23-yard line. Shotgun formation once again. Twin receivers right, single man left. Lynott is that up back. Now he'll break out into a wide out position. Rolling out right side, heavy pressure, screen underneath. Big play for West Sioux as they break it out and take down the first down on the screen pattern. Lions brought the heat and got caught looking on that one. Blake Van Bully going with the reception. Brings it down to the 13-yard line, so a 12-yard reception. First down and 10 for West Sioux. On the 13-yard line, can get a first down without scoring. Lions need to dig the heels in here on the defense. Still lead 22-0 late in the first quarter. Man in motion now, fake there, rolling out right side, pursuit now in the backfield, and intercepted once again. Rex Van Wy makes the pick at the 10 and brings it out to the 15. Lions cash in on a fourth turnover here in the first quarter. Rex Van Wy stepped in front. The pressure was coming from the backside from the Lions, and Gabe Schulte was in pursuit of Wiggins, made him rush the throw. Lions defense stands tall again. First and 10, CLGLR at their own 15-yard line. A minute 25 to go in the first quarter. They lead 22-0. Pistol formation for Lutmer. Twins left, single man to the right. They'll hand off right side. Van Berkom steps through a few tackles, barrels over another one, out across the 30, down the sidelines, puts the shoulder down and hammers his way to the 43. And a big run for Caden Van Berkom. That's the Van Berkom we like to see. 28-yard run for Caden Van Berkom on first down. First and 10, Lions ball at the 43-yard line, their own 43. Clock on the move with a minute 10 to play in the first quarter. Lions will send twin receivers to the left side. Empty backfield, single man to the right, a bunch formation. They'll hand off counter to Johnson. Johnson up the middle of the field, spins off a few tackles and pushes ahead for a good 5 yards. Picked up about 3 of those on second effort. He was stopped about 2 yards deep, and a good spin move and keeping the legs moving. Second down and 5 will be the call at the 48. 35 seconds to go here. The Lions will have to run one more play here in the first quarter, as the difference is about 12 seconds between the game clock and the play clock. Twins left, single man to the right, pistol formation for Lutmer on second down. He'll call it out, handoff over the right side. Johnson stood up at the line of scrimmage, nothing doing that time. He'll be brought down after no gain. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Central Lyon George Little leading West Sioux 22-0. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve health care that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back in Haywarden, start of the second quarter. Joel Viss with you here. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading West Sioux 22-0 after 1 quarter of play. Lions taking advantage of 4 first quarter turnovers and moving the ball down the field to lead by those 3 touchdowns. Third down and 5 now for the Lions. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Twin receivers right, single man left. Lions moving left to right now in your mind's eye. They'll hand off left side to Van Berkom. He'll power across the 50 to the 48. Going to be about a half a yard short of the first down. And we will see what the Lions decide to do if they choose to go for it right around the midfield marker. They definitely have the advantage. They've got the momentum, but risky giving West Sioux a short field if you don't get it. And it looks like the Lions will go for it. The Lions will bring the heavy package in Power I to the left side. Lutmer under center. Everybody in tight. They'll hand off to the fullback. He'll push ahead, and he'll get the yard necessary for the first down to the 47-yard line. And Van Berkom will take him to a fresh set of downs. So the spot being set down now, they're going to move the ball back way back. I mean, they're not giving them a very good spot at all. This is way too close. Thought they had it easily, but they're going to have to bring the chains on and measure this one. They are marking it back where the knee went down. It is just shy of the 47-yard line. Going to be very close and will not make it. They will be short by inches. So a fourth down risk goes in favor of West Sioux. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.5-yard line. West Sioux had all 11 guys in the box there against that big package, and the Lions just could not get the push needed. Not a favorable spot for CLGLR on the 4th down and 1 play. Nonetheless, it is West Sioux football, trailing 22-0. They'll send twin receivers left, single man to the right. Shotgun formation. Boltman in there alongside Wiggins. Wiggins going to keep. Wiggins puts the ball down, and he fights forward and going to be just shy of the 50-yard line, so about 2 yards on the pickup. And, well, they will give him the 50, so give him 3. 2nd down and 7 for West Sioux here. Ball right at the midfield marker. Twin receivers off to each side. Boltman in the shotgun formation with Wiggins. Wiggins calls it out, looking back to pass, quick pass left side. He's got Sweesaw in the flat. Sweesaw fights out across the 45, very close to first down yardage, but might be about a half a yard short. So 6-yard pickup. Aiden Sweesaw 6 yards on the reception. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. Pistol formation this time around for West Sioux. Twins left, single man to the right. They have an up back. He'll shift from right to left. Going to run Boltman right up the middle. He's stuffed in the hole and fights forward. He rolls ahead, but I don't think he got it. Rex Van Wy met him clean and knocked him down for no gain. Wow, they're going to give him a loss of a yard on the play. So 4th down and 2 for West Sioux. They're going to go for it now on the Lions side of the football at the 45. A pistol power formation. Now lineout breaks out to the right. Hard count, and they get the Lions to jump. 4th down and 2, and they go hard count, and Gabe Schulte jumps off sides. And a free first down for West Sioux. Ball moved now to the 40-yard line. First down and 10 for the Falcons at the Lion 40-yard line. Twin receivers to the right side, single man left, power formation out of the pistol. Lynott now goes in motion. Quick pass, swing pass, right side to Lynott, makes the first man miss, and then he's wrapped up by a host of Lions after a gain of about 2. Nothing much on that one. Lions read it well. 2nd down and 8 now for West Sioux. Ball inside the 40, right at the 38-yard line of CLGLR. Lion defense has done an excellent job so far of picking the pocket of West Sioux. They forced 4 turnovers in the first quarter. Twin receivers bust out to the left side, single man to the right side. Lynott in the backfield as well as Boltman. Quick pass now, left side looking, nothing there. Pressure coming. Now Wiggins has got to scramble, and he will throw it, and picked off again, but dropped as they tried to keep the toes in bounds. Caden Van Berkom just about had pick number 2, but the ball falls incomplete. Van Berkom trying to tap the toes on the sidelines and could not keep them down and could not hang on to the ball. 3rd down and 8 now for West Sioux. Lions, if they can force a negative play or a 0-yardage play, maybe can get West Sioux to punt the ball away. But trailing by 3 scores, West Sioux might be inclined to go for it here inside of Lion territory. Clock stopped with 8:43 to go in the first quarter. Lions on top 22-0. And Ryan Sweesaw wants to call timeout. He needs to talk this one over. And we'll take a timeout as well. 8:43 to play in the first quarter. Lions lead West Sioux 22-0. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back in Haywarden here, West Sioux with the ball, 3rd down and 8 at the Lion 38-yard line. 8:43 to play here in the first quarter. Lions on top 22-0 after the first quarter. My name's Joel Viss. Glad to have you along. And if you're listening in, no video this week as we are outside of the press box, not near the camera to provide the video for you. Twins to each side, back to pass is Wiggins. Screen pass under 9 finds Boltman. Boltman is smeared as soon as he catches it. Gable Van Beek took the first hit on him, and then he was wrapped up from behind by Van Wy. No gain on the play. 4th down and 8 now for West Sioux. Last time they got the Lions to jump on a hard count, and this time the Lions got to be prepared. 4th down and 8. Twin receivers left, single man to the right. Now a man comes in motion. That's Boltman. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Wiggins is going to run. He'll dive inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards, but not enough for the first down. And the Lion defense gets the stand again, and they will take over 1st and 10 with 8 minutes left to play here in the first half. CLGLR starting at the 33.5-yard line. They'll put it between the hashes. Never understand why officials put the ball at the half-yard line. Makes it really tough to keep stats and pay attention to where they're at. Nonetheless, 1st and 10 Lions. Twins right, single left. They'll hand off right side. Van Berkom, he tiptoes his way through. Powers ahead out to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 5 on the gain. 2nd down and 5 for CLGLR. Caden Van Berkom, 6 carries for 39 yards here on the night. Had that big 28-yarder back in the first quarter. Lutmer, 2 rushing touchdowns to his credit, and Van Berkom also has a pick 6, the scoring points for the Lions. 2nd and 5, they'll hand off to Lutmer. He'll just keep on the fake. Fights across the 40, not much there. A lot of confusion and not much spacing as he'll pick up a couple. 3rd down and about a long 3 as they are just across the 40-yard line. Lions need to pick this one up or will be forced to punt the ball away. Twins left, single man to the right, shotgun formation. Lutmer and Van Berkom. Lutmer rolling right side. He's going to keep all the way. He'll beat everybody to the corner, out across the 50, and knocked out of bounds and knocked all the way back to the benches. And does cross the 50-yard line to the 49. Well, now they may bring it back and say he stepped out right at the 50, 9 yards, and a first down for Lutmer. 1st and 10, CLGLR. They move the chains. Fresh set of downs right at the midfield marker. They'll send twin receivers off to the right. That is Spees and Putnam. Left side is Jay Schrick. A little bit of confusion here as the Lions trying to set up their offense. They'll power it up with two upbacks. Lone backfield. They'll go counter over to Van Berkom. He tries to cut it up the field, steps through one, pushes off his own man. Still fighting for yards across the 45 to the 44-yard line. 6 yards for Caden Van Berkom. Good footwork by the fullback. Caden Van Berkom had to tiptoe his way through the first couple tacklers, then ran into the back of Rex Van Wy and basically pushed him out of the way before fighting his way forward for that 6-yard pickup. 2nd down and 4 for the Lions. 6:10 to play in the second quarter. Lions still lead 22-0. Twins left, single man right, shotgun formation. Lions call it out. They're going to run right side. Blitz coming. Lutmer switches direction and brought down in the backfield. West Sioux guessed right on that one. They got pressure immediately, and they took Lutmer down for a loss of 3. 3rd down and about 7 now. Once again, they spot the ball right between the yard lines. 3rd down and 6 or 7, however you want to call it. Ball at the 47 or 48-yard line, depending on what you want. 3 wideouts to the right side, Twins to the left, empty backfield, 5 wide. Man in motion, that is Putnam. Quick pass in the swing to Putnam. Ball is thrown backwards, and it's an incomplete pass. They're going to say it was a forward pass, but an incomplete pass to Putnam will force a 4th down, and the Lions will be forced to boot this ball away. Van Berkom will go back to punt the ball away for the first time here for the Lions. Going back to receive the kick here will be Blake Van Bulligoyen and Levi Koopman, I should say. Van Berkom gets it away cleanly, high spiraling kick, fair catch called inside the 15-yard line at the 13. And with 5:07 to play in the first half, West Sioux will get another shot deep in their own territory. West Sioux 1st down and 10 at their own 13-yard line after the punt by Van Berkom. Lyon defense getting set up again have been phenomenal here against this West Sioux squad here in the first half of play, but got to play 5 more minutes. Twin receivers off to each side, shotgun formation for Wiggins. Wiggins shovel pass over to the left side. Boltman trying to cut it out there. Now he will. Flag will fly, and he'll only gain a yard, but I do believe you're going to have some holding against West Sioux. 3 yellow hankies on the field, 3 different officials seeing it, and they will call holding. And Lions might even want to decline this as they only gained a yard. But they will take the yardage here and mark off the penalty. Penalty will come from the original line of scrimmage. So they are still discussing it and discussing where they put it because it'll be half the distance to the goal. If you're only going to gain 5 yards, you might take the loss of down. And that's what Coach Eben is discussing over there with the officials before they decide if they will accept the holding call or if they will take the result of the play. The result of the play was a 1-yard run by Boltman. It would be 2nd down and 9 if they take the play. Otherwise, they will have to take the flag. And I do believe it will be half the distance to the goal, push them back to about the 5 maybe. Still a discussion over there on what the call will be. Coach Eben trying to get it clear. The Lions will decline the penalty, and actually they will say no gain for Boltman, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Lions are going to take the loss of down versus the yardage and make it 2nd down for West Sioux. Pistol formation this time, twin receivers to each side, 2nd down and 10. Man in motion, they'll hand off. Boltman right up the middle, he powers ahead out to about the 20-yard line. Good tough running for Carter Boltman that time. Picks up 7. Third down now and 3 for West Sioux. Clock on the move at 4:40 here in the first half. 22-0. Lions on top. Looking to get another stop here on defense. West Sioux once again comes out in the shotgun. Twin receivers to each side. Boltman in the backfield with him. Man in motion now. That's Van Bully going in. Rolling out right side. Misplay here. Wiggins just going to tuck it. He'll eat it in the backfield. And he'll be brought down back at the 16 or the 17-yard line. And it'll be a loss of 3 on the play there. Wiggins, I think, wasn't sure on the play and had to eat it in the backfield. So 4th down, and West Sioux will be forced to punt this ball away with just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Brady Lynott needs to give it a good boot, or the Lions are going to have fantastic starting field position. He gets a good kick away this time. It bounces at the Lion 47-yard line, rolls inside the 45 and down at the 41. So CLGLR takes over 1st down and 10 with 3:37 to play in the half. 3-touchdown lead for the Lions, and we'll see if they can try and put one back on the board before the half. Ball marked at their own 41-yard line, so 59 yards to go if the Lions can do it. Plenty of time, no need to rush. Lions still have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. And the Lions will break the huddle. Twin receivers to the right side, single man, that is Austin to the left side. Isaiah Johnson in the backfield with Lutmer. Lutmer will fake the hand. He'll keep himself. He's hit immediately, fights forward for a yard, but nothing much more after that. Very well read by West Sioux. 2nd down and 9. More importantly, the clock is moving. Lions definitely, if you don't score here, you don't want to leave any time on the clock for West Sioux to try and score as well. Reese Vandersee checks into the ball game now. Twin receivers to the right side, Twins left. Everybody in that bunch formation here. Shotgun formation. Lutmer drops back to pass. Right out in the flat, he's got Johnson. Johnson across the 50 to the 49, maybe the 48. And looks like they'll say he stepped down at the 49-yard line. Very close. Should be right at the 1st down marker if that spot is correct. Well, now they're going to come back and say the 50. So a yard short. Nine-yard reception sets up 3rd down and 1. And here comes the big package. Caden Van Berkom coming in, Rex Van Wy as well. 3rd and 1 at the midfield marker. Lions need to get to the 49, so really about a half a yard. They'll come out in the heavy package. That'll put everybody up there, and delay a game against Central Lyon George Little Rock. Too much time taken to get the play in, and they will get pushed back. It'll now be 3rd down and 6, and the ball comes back. The Lions had troubles with that last week against Sergeant Bluff Luton, taking too much time getting the play in and getting set up. So now at 3rd down and 6, the Lions will come back out in their more traditional offense. We'll send twin receivers, now 3 receivers to the left side. Single man is Spees to the right. Shotgun formation. Lutmer calls it out, rolling left side, looking down in the flat, and almost picked off and still almost caught. Ball was tipped by the linebacker. Vandersee just about got a hand on it. And the miscommunication and the penalty takes the Lions out of play, and they will be forced to kick it back to West Sioux with 2:48 to play here in the first half. On 4th down and 6 for the Lions, Van Berkom will go back and stand at his own 33-yard line, ready to give the ball a boot. Van Bully going in, the only man back to do the returning for the Lions. Good kick here as it gets away, takes a Lion bounce inside the 25 down to the 21, and it'll be down right there. West Sioux will get the stop they need with 2:38 to play here. 22-0. Lions on top here in the first half. 3 first-quarter touchdowns after 4 first-quarter turnovers for West Sioux. A little bit more back and forth here in the second quarter, but the Lion defense still standing tall. 2:38, plenty of time for West Sioux. They are a quick strike offense. If they can get you, they can catch you in a hurry. Twin receivers set off to each side, shotgun formation. Boltman stands in the shotgun. Now Van Boylegoyen goes in motion. They'll hand off. Boltman up the middle. He's wrapped up, puts his head down, and turns the legs forward. Out across the 25. They'll give him the 26-yard line, so a pickup of 5 yards on first down. Carter Boltman, 5 yards on the carry, sets up second down and 5. Ball at the 26. Twins left, shotgun formation, single man right, man in motion from left to right. Fake there, tried to go over the middle and just about intercepted again. Caden Van Berkom stepped in front. And the Lions read that one. Tried to go back to that Brady Lyon quick pass out of the tight end dump, which he had a big success for in the first quarter. And now we have an illegal man downfield against West Sioux. And the Lions may accept this penalty with 2:03 to go in the half. And an illegal man downfield. Lions discussing, now the officials discussing here at midfield. That play will be declined. Lions are once again going to take the incomplete pass, and they'll take the loss of down. So they'll set up third down and 5 for West Sioux. Falcons send twin receivers left, single man right, shotgun formation once again, man in motion. Bad snap there, and the flags will fly. Motion, I do believe, against West Sioux. And a false start coming. 2 back-to-back penalties against West Sioux will push them back 5 yards, and now we'll be back at a third down and 10. Clock stopped at 2:01 after the penalty. Lions hanging on to that 22-0 lead here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. West Sioux third down and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Don't want to give the ball back to the Lions, definitely, and give them another shot. Twins right, single man left, and we've got flags flying again. All sorts of West Sioux players moving on that one. And another false start against West Sioux is going to push them back even deeper. I think everybody knew the snap count except the center there, as they were all going, except for the football. Third down now in 15, ball at the 16-yard line for West Sioux. Third down here, they'll send twin receivers to each side. They'll try the shotgun formation again. Wiggins sends his tailback in motion. That is Boltman, back to pass. Wiggins going to have some pressure. He's wrapped up in the backfield and brought down. Chase Theden's getting the sack in the backfield back at the 9-yard line. And Theden's with the sack makes it fourth down and 20. 5-yard loss, 4th and 20. And the Lions call timeout with 1:49 to go here in the first half. Chase Theens, he got a great push up front. Got into the backfield immediately and ran down Wiggins. Wiggins had nothing to do. Did a nice job of wrapping him up, not letting him throw it, and drug him to the ground back inside the 10-yard line. Lions use their first timeout with 1:49 to play, leading 22-0. You got to expect they're going to bring some heat on this one, as Lyon will stand right at about the goal line to give the ball the boot. If Lions don't get to the ball here, you know they're going to get some good starting field position. Lyon a low 40s upper 30s punter here, so the distance will stay inside the 50-yard line. Lions need to make sure they catch the ball as Putnam and Lutmer will go back to return. Lynott stands right at his own goal line. Looks like the Lions are going to put the return team on. Low snap, but Lynott gets it away, and it spirals out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And that is where they will spot the ball at the 40 with 1:42 to go here in the first quarter. Or first half, I should say. Sorry about that. First down and 10, CLGLR. They will move it back, say the 41-yard line now. Referee was standing on the 40, and now they moved it back a yard. So 41 yards to go in 1:42. Lions going to try and punch one in before the half. Every point counts against a team like West Sioux. Lions break the huddle, pistol formation, twin receivers off to each side. Lions call it out. They've got Van Berkom in the backfield. Back to pass. Lutmer looks left side. No, it's not. It's Vanderzee. Vanderzee finds Putnam down the seam, and Putnam scores from 41 yards out. Reese Vanderzee steps in with some trickeration, and Vanderzee puts it on the nuts and right into the hands. And a 41-yard touchdown to Taylor Putnam. And the Lions strike again with 1:35 to go. 28-0. The Lions on top. The kicking unit coming in. Lions go for the kick. Lutmer on to do the holding here. Deeren on to kick. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up, and that is good as well. 1:35 to go here in the first half. 29-0. Lions on top. You're listening to CLGLR Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back in Hayward in 1:35 to go in the first half. Lions striking again. Reese Vanderzee at quarterback finds Taylor Putnam 41 yards for the Lion touchdown, and it is 29-0 in favor of CLGLR. Lions come out to kick again with Deeren. He'll have the ball teed up. Deeren on to kick here. Deeren a shorter kick this time, pooch kick. They'll come up with it. Van Bulligoyen goes down the left side. He's got opening out there. He is down the sidelines. He is going to go to the house, and he will return it for the touchdown with 1:24 to go. And just like that, the Falcons have some points on the board, and they can do it. 85-yard touchdown return for Van Bulligoyen. West Sioux got a good return out of that one. Great blocking up front. He was never touched all the way down the left sideline, had a man out in front of him. On to do the kicking duties here for West Sioux. That is Noel Lopez, and Lopez will boot the ball through. 1:23 to go in the first half, 29-7. West Sioux on the board. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back at West Sioux here in Hayward. Joel Viss with you here on the Lyon Broadcast Network. West Sioux finally strikes and gets on the board an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And West Sioux finally on the board here tonight. Blake Van Bully going in. Scores the touchdown. And it is a 29-7 lead in favor of CLGLR. West Sioux on to do the kicking duties here. The first time that they've had to kick off. Lopez has it teed up. And we'll see if he'll give the ball a boot. He will. High end-over-end kick. Lions will field it back at the 18-yard line. And calling for a fair catch was Putnam. And then Putnam took off with it. Lucky he doesn't get called for a flag on that. And Lions will take it over at their own 24-yard line with 1:23 to go. See what the Lions decide to do here with that 29-7 lead. May just choose to run the clock out if they can maybe bust a big one, then maybe take a shot at the end zone. 2 timeouts to the Lions' credit. They'll go twins right, single man left. Empty backfield here. They will go with the counter play left side to Van Berkom. He's wrapped up and brought down at the 25 after a gain of 1. So the Lions look to be content with their lead. Clock will dip down to a minute to play. Under a minute before they snap the ball. Taking their time in the huddle. And taking their time getting the play call in here. Lions now break the huddle. Twin receivers to the right side, single man to the left, pistol formation. Lutmer going to run the play clock all the way down to 5 seconds, and now he'll hand off over the right side to Van Berkom. Van Berkom pushes the pile ahead out to the 29 for a pickup of 4. 29 seconds to go. Lions will not have to run another play. Should be able to take this one to the half. So at the half here, after 2 quarters of play, Central Lyon George Little Rock leading West Sioux by a score of 29-7. When we come back, we will take a few minutes here and come back with our halftime report here from West Sioux live in Haywarden. Lions lead 29-7 at the half. We'll be back with more CLGLR Lion football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
We welcome you back here live from Haywarden. Central Lyon George Little Rock visiting West Sioux here in the final non-district game of the season for the Lions. At the half, the Lions on top of West Sioux by a score of 29-7. The Lions taking advantage of 4 first-quarter turnovers to jump out to a big lead and been hanging on to it. West Sioux finally got on the board here with 1:20 to go in the ball game, or in the half there, on an 85-yard touchdown, or on an 85-yard kickoff return after a Lion touchdown, and that has been their only scoring so far. The Lion defense, they knew it was a tough task this week, and knew they had to play assignment sure, and so far in the first half, that Lion defense has stood tall, and they have really pushed the limits here and really made West Sioux uncomfortable. Lions got things started right away. Zach Lutmer got an interception in the end zone on the first possession of the game there for West Sioux. He picked it off and took it back to the 35-yard line. The Lions marched 65 yards down the field, and Zach was able to punch it in from 9 yards out. A bad snap on the extra point. Lutmer called the fire call and took off running with it and scored on the 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. And just about a minute later, Caden Van Berkom stepped in front of a pass out in the flat, and he returned it 30 yards for the pick six. The kick was good, making it 15-0 with just 7 minutes left to go in that first quarter. Not much long later, we picked up a fumble inside the 30-yard line against West Sioux after a third turnover on the Falcons. And Zach Lutmer able to take it in from 11 yards out that time and put the kick through from Matthew Deeren, making it 22-0 at the end of the first quarter. Moving into the second quarter, a lot of back and forth play. Lions move the ball down the field. West Sioux just hang on the defensive side. Lions had a turnover in there, but West Sioux had some as well. Couldn't get much mustered offense. They got to about the midfield marker and then down inside of Lion territory once, but the Lion defense able to stand tall and force a fourth down play and able to get the ball back and a turnover on downs. Late in the first half with 1:35 to go, the Lions digging into the back pocket, and they sent Zach Lutmer out at wide receiver. Reese Vanderzee, the sophomore quarterback, comes in and stands in the shotgun. He delivers a 41-yard strike to Taylor Putnam to put the Lions ahead 29-0 with 1.5 minutes to play in the first half. But the Falcons finally struck gold as they returned the ensuing kickoff 85 yards. Blake Van Bully going in with 85 yards untouched for the Falcon touchdown to make it 29-7, and the Lions just ran the clock out from there and took their lead into the half. A 29-7 lead for the Lions here at the half over a very good 2-0 West Sioux team. They have put up some points West Sioux has put up 70 and 40-plus points in their first 2 games of the season. So for the Lion defense to be coming out and they are playing lights out here tonight, they need to keep it up for 2 more quarters. And the Lions looking to get their first win of the season here after going 0-2. They were just blown out by Boydnall Rock Valley in week 1. And a tough contest against Sergeant Bluff Luton last Friday night, coming up just short. An incomplete pass in the end zone to end the game, trying to tie it there for the Lions. So the Lions 0-2, looking for win number 1 before they jump into district play. The Lions will go on the road once again next Friday night, as the Lions will travel to Inwood to play West Lyon in the district opener. 29-7 here at the half. Lions on top. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will take a little bit closer look at some of the stats from the first half of play, live from Hayward and Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face, a long lost friend with a helpful hand, picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you back here live from Hayward. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading West Sioux here at the half, 29-7. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to be along with you here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Once again, thank you to all of the fine sponsors that make our coverage possible and allowing us to come down here. DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Sanford Health, Premier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Frontier Bank, Avera Medical Group, and the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company are fine sponsors providing coverage of Central Lyon George Little football and other Central Lyon activities over on this broadcast network. Coming up around the corner next week on Monday night at 7 o'clock, we'll have a school board meeting coming up at 7 here on the network, so you can tune in and catch the updates from the Central Lyon School Board. And then next Friday night, we'll be on the road as the Lions open up district play against West Lyon. A 29-7 lead here at the half. The Lion defense has been the one to talk about so far here in the first half of play. They have held West Sioux to under 100 yards of total offense so far on the first half of play for a team that really likes to explode offensively. The Lions have done a fantastic job of shutting them down. 16 rushes for 34 yards, being led by Carter Boltman with 9 carries for 30 yards. Dylan Wiggins, the only one else carrying the ball out there, held to just 4 yards. A couple sacks in the backfield to go with those, but not much running room for West Sioux. Dylan Wiggins, we know he likes to wing the ball around, but hasn't had much success. He had a 138-yard pass on the opening drive to Brady Lyon, but is just 5 of 10 passing the ball for 58 yards and has 3 interceptions to his credit. Obviously, that 1 pick six to Caden Van Berkom. Brady Lyon leading the way, 2 catches for 40 yards. And Aiden Suisaw has a catch for 6 yards, and Blake Van Bulligoyen has a catch for 12 yards. And the Lion defense has been lights out so far here in the first half of play. The Central Lyon offense not too shabby as well, as they've been able to put some points on the board of their own. They're being led by Zach Lutmer. Obviously, the Lions 21 total carries for 102 yards at the half. Lutmer, 9 carries, 43 yards, and a couple touchdowns. To his credit, Caden Van Berkom right at that 50-yard mark on 9 carries, and Isaiah Johnson a couple carries for 9 yards as well. Lutmer passing the ball, not too bad out there. 4 passes for 4 of 8 passing the ball, or 4 of 9 passing the ball for 73 yards. He has an interception, and Reese Vanderzee comes in and goes 1 for 1 for 41 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown going to Taylor Putnam. Cooper Spees has a 33-yard catch. Isaiah Johnson a couple swing passes out of the backfield, giving him 21 yards, and Rex Van Wy made a big catch on 4th down to keep the Lions' drive alive, a 19-yarder. And the Lions looking strong offensively and defensively here tonight, but still some work to do. We've got 2 more quarters to play. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for the Lions to receive the second half kickoff when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve health care that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Well, we welcome you back here live from Haywarden. Start of the second half. Central Lyon George Little Rock at West Sioux. Lions leading the Falcons 29-7 at the half. The Lions won the opening toss, deferred, and had to kick off to start the game, so they will receive to start the second half of play. Noel Lopez ready to give the ball a boot, and he will. A high end-over-end kick down to the corner, and will drop right on the sidelines. Putnam picks it up and moves it out across the 20, and that was a tough kick there by Lopez. Not sure if it was going to stay in bounds or roll out of bounds. Putnam wisely grabs it and moves it up across the 20, and the Lions will start first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Well, as we get the second half under play, the Lions need to keep going on the attack here. With that 29-7 lead, you can't be comfortable. West Sioux has the ability, they've got the weapons to score, and they can score in a hurry, so you got to keep your foot on the throttle. Twins right, single man left, shotgun formation, Lutmer and Van Berkom. Lutmer will start with the carry, fights right up the middle, bites through a few tackles, out to about the 30-yard line, and that's where they will mark him down, so a pickup of 6 to start things off. Second down and 4 for the Lions. Ball right as the tip of the football is placed on the 30-yard line. These officials are very stingy on their spots. They are going exactly where they think the ball went down at. Lions break the huddle. Shotgun formation again. Twins to the right, single man to the left. That is Schrick. And the Lions will call it out. They'll send a man in motion. That is Van Berkom as he will shift. Hand off to Isaiah Johnson, working to the right side, trying to get the edge, and he fights up. Good power running for Isaiah Johnson. Looked like he had nothing, but pushes ahead for 3 yards. And Johnson might not be the biggest guy out there, but he definitely runs hard when he's got the ball. A speedy little guy, and only 156 pounds is Isaiah Johnson, but he runs a lot bigger than that. Third down and 1 for the Lions as they will try and break the huddle and come out in the power formation. Up under center, that brings all the defense up tight. They'll hand off right over the right side, and Van Berkom, I do believe, has it as he carries it up to the 34. They will signal, yes, first down for the Lions. That is a tough call there because the Lions went for it on fourth down in the second quarter, did not get it. And once again, very close to first down yardage as they are just across the 34. First and 10, fresh set of downs at their own 34-yard line. Pistol formation, twin receivers off to each side. Van Berkom standing behind Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out, back to pass. Now he's going to tuck, he's going to run. He's got room. Down the middle of the field, Zach Lutmer cuts it outside. He'll outrun the defense down the room and down the house. Put 6 on the board. It's a Lion touchdown. Zach Lutmer goes 65 yards for the Lion touchdown on the quarterback draw. With 10 minutes to go here, and the Lions strike. Zach Lutmer went right up the middle of the field. He cut, he juked, he moved to the outside, and then put the Jets on and outruns the field. Lutmer goes to the house for his third rushing touchdown of the ballgame and extends the lead to 35-7. Deeren on to do the kicking duties here. Lutmer to hold. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good as well. 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 36-7, Lions on top as they strike first in the second half. We'll listen to more Lion football here on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back at West Sioux, and it didn't take long. The Lions score in just 2 minutes in the start of the second half, as Zach Lutmer scampers 65 yards on the quarterback draw and takes it to pay dirt, and the Lions lead 36-7 over West Sioux. Darren on to do the kicking duties. He has the ball teed up. Darren ready to give the ball a boot. We'll see what he chooses to do. A low line driving kick picked up by the upback this time, and moving down the middle of the field and breaking through tackles. Off to the races again. Here goes West Sioux, and they fumble. West Sioux fumbled, and it's picked up by the Lions. Graham Eben knocked the ball free and picked up the fumble. Graham Eben ran down the defender from behind. It was Connor Van Bullygoyen, and he knocked it free and covered it up, and the Lions take over, first down and 10. Central Lyon George Litterock knocked the ball out, and they take advantage. And another costly turnover for West Sioux. West Sioux thought they had another huge kick return. Connor Van Bullygoyen was off to the races, did a great job of fielding it off the turf, but Graham Eben never gives up. Let's go, Lions first and 10, 2 receivers right, single man left, pistol formation. Van Berkom in motion from left to right. They'll hand off left side. There goes to Johnson. Johnson fights through some tackles, across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Big pickup on first down for Isaiah Johnson, gain of 7. Central Lyon George Litterock in business. They score on the big Lutmer run, and then they get a fumble recovery on the kickoff return. And now they look to take command here again in the third quarter. 9:20 to go in this third quarter. Lions lead 36-7, looking for more. Twins left, single man to the right, pistol formation. Man shift, that's Van Berkom, the up back. They'll hand off right side to Johnson. He'll put the head down, fights for first down yardage, spins off of it, and he'll have it at the 45. Needed 3, he got 4. Chains will move. First down and 10, CLGLR at their own 45-yard line. Clock will stop momentarily as we move the chains, but then we will get it going. Isaiah Johnson going to check out of the game. Reese Vanderzee will come in and go to a wide out position. Twins right, Twins to the left. Pistol formation. Van Berkom back behind Lutmer this time. Lutmer calls it out, back to pass. He's going to go. Quarterback option. Wrapped up, going nowhere. Probably lost a yard on the carry. And this time, West Sioux ready to go. So it'll be second down and 11. Well, not really. Second down and 10.5. But we'll call it 11. 8.5 minutes to go here. Clock on the move here. Lions just behind the 45-yard line. As they break the huddle, they'll send twin receivers left. Single man is Spees to the right side. Lutmer all alone in that shotgun formation. Calling it out, they'll go on the draw play again to Johnson. Johnson fights for a couple. Gets it back across the 45 to the 47. Pickup of 3. Third down and 8 will be the call here for the Lions. Ball just shy of the midfield marker, and the Lions just running the clock here. The clock definitely is their friend as they lead 36-7 here in the third quarter. Big third down here, 3rd and 8. West Sioux needs the stop. Lions can really milk the clock if they get a first down. Everybody bunched in tight. Shotgun formation, back to pass is Lutmer. Looking down the middle of the field, he's got Spees, and Spees goes right through his hands. Cooper Spees wide open at the 35-yard line, can't hang on. Cooper Spees went up for it and could not make the catch. So it'll be 4th down and 8, and the Lions will be forced to kick this ball away. Blake Van Bulligoyen will go back to return the kick for West Sioux. He stands back at his own 15-yard line. Good snap, and Van Berkom gets it away cleanly. High end over end kick. Van Bulligoyen will take off with it at the 20. Fights through a few tackles, still trying to power ahead. Gets out to the 25. And not much, but a good, tough return there for Van Bulligoyen. 7:15 to play now in the third quarter. Lions on top 36-7. West Sioux will get their first official possession of the second half. They fumbled the kickoff return earlier. First down and 10, ball at the 25-yard line of West Sioux. Twin receivers off to each side. Shotgun formation. Wiggins and Boltman in the backfield. Man in motion from left to right. Back to pass. Wiggins, quick pass over the left side. Has his man at the 30. Fighting forward, and the ball came out again. And does go out of bounds at the 33-yard line, do believe. So it'll be a 7-yard pickup. Aiden Suisaw, a 7-yard pickup on the reception. Second down and 3 now for West Sioux after the quick pass to the outside. Twin receivers to each side, pistol formation this time for Wiggins. Here comes his man in motion. They'll hand off Boltman right up the middle of the field. He'll power ahead for 3 yards and should have the first down as he gets out to the 36-yard line. Carter Boltman gets the first down for West Sioux here. First down and 10. Clock stops while they move the chains. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation once again. Twin receivers to each side. Ball on their own 36. First down. Back to pass. Quarterback draw right up the middle. He's got good blocking. Wiggins now off to the races. Breaks to the sidelines and runs out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And a good run there. A designed run by Wiggins. Takes off on it. 29-yard run for Dylan Wiggins. And that just draws up just like the Lions run it. And it was blocked extremely well. First and 10, Falcons inside of Lion territory now at the 40-yard line. Twin receivers to each side, shotgun formation. Man comes in motion. Back to pass, quick pass out in the flat again. Lions wrap it up immediately. Putnam gets a hold, and Van Beek comes and cleans it up for a 3-yard gain. 3-yard reception for Suisaw. Second down and 7 now for West Sioux. Ball inside of the 40-yard line at the 38-yard line roughly. Twin receivers once again to each side. Wiggins calls it out. He'll hand off Boltman right up the middle of the field. Lions wrap him up as he crosses the line of scrimmage, but he turns forward across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Going to pick up about 4 on the carry. So third down and 3 for West Sioux here. Most likely 4-down territory for them unless they go backwards in a big hurry. So they'll come out in that pistol formation once again. Twin receivers to each side. Wiggins calls it out. Quick pass out in the flat. He's got Brady Lynott. Lynott cuts through the first guy. Wrapped up at the 30. Spins off a few tackles down to the 27-yard line and picks up 7 yards. Brady Lynott will give the Falcons another first down. First down and 10 for the Falcons here as the Lions start to make a few substitutions. First and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. Twin receivers to each side. Wiggins calls it out. Back to pass. He fakes the outside pass. Now looks back out in the flat. He's got Lynott one-on-one with Van Berkom. Lynott breaks through it. Stiff arms. Makes a few more guys miss. and finally brought down inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And what could have been a 3-yard pickup turned into a 15-yard pickup. Brady Lyon is that good of a player. Got to make sure you wrap him up and get low on him. Caden Van Berkom up around the shoulder pads. First down and 10, West Sioux threatening to score here. Lions defense back on their heels. Shotgun formation, single receivers to each side. Now Lineout's going to go in motion. Looking left side, pass out in the flat, ball tipped, and Lions just about got to that one again. Lions intercepted one. Rex Van Wy had one at the 10-yard line in the first half. And very close to another one there as the Lions played it well on the defensive side. Clock stops on the incompletion with 4:29 to go in the third quarter. Lions lead 36-7. West Sioux trying to cut into it. Single receivers off to each side. Shotgun formation. Lynott goes in motion right to left. Back to pass is Wiggins. He'll throw out in the flat. Has a man wide open. That is Boltman. And Boltman walks it in for the Falcon touchdown. Carter Boltman gets a receiving touchdown to his credit. And West Sioux pulls within 36-13. 4:23 to go here in the third quarter as West Sioux scores their first offensive touchdown of the game, a 13-yard reception for Boltman. Going for two on it, trying some trickeration. Lions read it well and all over it, and the two-point conversion is no good, and it will stay 36-13 after Lions get the stop. And 36-13 with 4:23 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout and be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back at West Sioux, Falcons strike and get onto the board. A 13-yard touchdown reception from Dylan Wiggins to Carter Boltman. And the two-point conversion failed, making the score 36-13 in favor of the Lions. And the Lions got to be ready here for the onside kick and possibly see what comes at them. Lopez on to do the kicking duties once again. Ball is teed up, and Lions look like they are ready. A deep kick here will go back to Putnam back at his own 7-yard line. Putnam now working back up the sidelines. Breaks through a few tackles across the 30-yard line, spins, and is brought down at the 33. And Putnam with a nice return. So the Lions take over, first down and 10 at their own 33-yard line. 4:15 to play here in the third quarter. Lions obviously want to move the ball down the field, but in the same aspect, they want to make sure they use the clock as well. So we'll see if we get a heavy dose of Zach Lutmer and Caden Van Berkom as well as Isaiah Johnson. First down and 10. Lions break the huddle. Shotgun formation. Twins right, single man to the left. Johnson in the backfield with Lutmer. They'll fake. Lutmer will keep up the middle. Sidesteps the first defender, then is tripped up at the 35. So just a 2-yard pickup to get the clock moving. Second down and 8 for the Lions. Ball at their own 35-yard line. More importantly, the clock is on the move. Johnson will check out. Rex Van Wy will come into the ball game now for Central Lyon George Litterock. Lions break the huddle here. They'll send twin receivers to the left side, single man to the right. Caden Van Berkom in the backfield. The up man is Van Wy. Breaking out right side, quarterback keeper all the way. Down the corner he goes and out running the defense and West Sioux had a hold of the jersey, but Lutmer drug him through it, and I do believe he's got the first down. And it all just depends on the spot of the ball, and they will spot it out at the 44-yard line, so a 9-yard pickup for Zach will give him the first down. First down and 10 for the Lions. Clock will start here on the official signal after the Lions got it to the first down marker with 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Twins left, single man to the right. Johnson back into the backfield with Lutmer. They'll call it out, hand it off left side to Johnson. He'll put the head down and carry it ahead across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Well, no, now they're going to bring it back. Wow, they're going to come all the way back and say no gain. That is a tough spot for sure. I thought Johnson had gotten through for a couple. So no yardage on first down, sets up second down and 10. Shotgun formation, twin receivers left, single man to the right. Back to pass is Lutmer. Lutmer looking deep down the field as Putnam, and the ball is deflected and falls incomplete. And a flag will fly late here in the area of defensive pass interference. That's a tough call there, as it looked like the defender had really good position, but the flag does fly. And it came in late, so we'll see what if it was on the pass interference or if it was a late man piling on. The flag came out after the play was dead.
Holding on the offense.
Oh, and they're called holding on the offense and pass interference on the defense, so they will be offsetting penalties, and we will replay the down. It'll be second down and 10 once again. So the pass interference penalty bails out the Lions off a penalty, and they'll start second down and 10. 2:52 to go here in the third quarter. Trips left, single man to the right. Pistol formation for Lutmer and Johnson. Lutmer now into that pistol formation. 3 wideouts to the left side. They'll fake the hand. Back to pass again. Underneath, quick pass on the screen is just out in front of Johnson. Incomplete. Clock stops on that incompletion with 2:48 to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 10 for the Lions at their own 44-yard line, leading 36-13. If you don't score, you still got to get the ball going here and keep the clock moving if you don't get the first down. Twin receivers off to each side. Van Berkom stands in the backfield here with Lutmer this time around. Lutmer back to pass. He's going to go. Quarterback keeper sidesteps some defenders. He's got the first down inside the 40. He's going to run and split the seam. Fighting inside the 10 and finally drugged down at the 9-yard line. And just like that, Zach Lutmer pulls the Lions out of despair. They had 3rd and 10 at their own 44, and they will say that they drag him down at the 5-yard line. 51-yard run for Zach Lutmer. The Lions are in business, 1st and goal at the 5. CLGLR comes out in the shotgun. Caden Van Berkom stands along right side of Lutmer. Twins left, single to the right. Lutmer looking back. He's got to hurry up as the clock is dipping down, and a timeout will be called by Central Lyon George Litterock to avoid the delay of game. First timeout for the Lions here with 2:18 to play. Lions on top 36-13. We'll take a timeout as well and be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network. Back at West Sioux, Lions calling a timeout after a big gainer by Zach Lutmer. Lions had 3rd down and 10 at their own 44. Lutmer, a 51-yard run, puts it 1st and goal at the 5. Lions had to call timeout to avoid a delay of game penalty, and they will come out and line up. Lutmer will stand in the shotgun with Van Berkom to his right. Cooper Spees wide to the right side. Putnam and Schrick wide left. Quarterback run, rolling out right side, now coming back, has pressure. Lutmer eludes the first man. He'll outrun everybody, and he will score from 5 yards out. Zach Lutmer, his 4th rushing touchdown of the night, has 16 carries for 180 yards to go with those 4 touchdowns, and the Lions are on the board again, 42-13 with 2:09 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Lions will bring on the swinging gate. And Matthew Deeren will come in to do the kicking duties once again. Lions, once again, Zach Lutmer having his way with West Sioux. And got to be deja vu for these Falcon fans who saw it last year. And the Lions here again return in the favor. Good clean snap, good clean hold, and a good clean kick. Matthew Deeren puts it through. 2:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 43-13, Lions on top. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back in Haywarden here, Central Lyon George Litterock back on the board again, leading 43-13 with 2:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter. CLGLR has been phenomenal on the defensive side of the ball in the first half of play, and offensively just as good as they have finally found their stride here tonight. Final non-district game of the season here. Lions looking to close one out and get their first win of 2021. And West Sioux in a desperate need of some quick scores if they want to make this look competitive. Deeren has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Matthew will walk it off. And we'll see what he decides to do here. West Sioux has had some really good kick returns. He will just squib it through. Tough to handle this time by West Sioux. They bobble it. Lions trying to converge on it and finally will at the 29-yard line. But way better than the kickoff returns that we have seen out of West Sioux. They returned one in the 2nd quarter, 85 yards for a touchdown. Had another one they just about broke free but fumbled. West Sioux will come out 1st down and 10 with 2:02 to go here in this 3rd quarter, trailing by 30. West Sioux trying to get something going on the offensive side. Put together a nice drive their last time out here, but took a lot of time off the clock as well. Twin receivers left, single man to the right side, back to pass. Wiggins, quick pass in the flat, has his man. It's Van Bully going, and he makes the catch, spins off of 1 tackle, then finally brought down after a gain of 4. That has been the most effective thing so far, is that quick little pass out in the flat for Dylan Wiggins. 2nd down and 6, shotgun formation again. Twins right, single man to the left, back to pass. Now Wiggins drops, he's going, quarterback run. Out drives the one guy and then slips and loses his footing, and that'll save the 1st down as he falls down a couple yards short. Dylan Wiggins, if he stays on his feet, would have had that 1st down pretty easily. 4-yard run nonetheless for Wiggins, sets up 3rd down and 2. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line of West Sioux. They'll send twin receivers off to each side. Shotgun formation. Boltman in that shotgun, standing just to the left of Wiggins. Man in motion now from right to left. They will go quarterback keep again over the left side. Wiggins slips through a tackle in the backfield, has first down yardage and a little more. Out to the 42-yard line, pickup of 4. And the chains will move for the Falcons. First down and 10 now for West Sioux at their 43-yard line is where they will give him a 5-yard pickup. West Sioux sends a single man to each side this time, a little bit tighter package and up back off to the right. Man in motion now, right to left, toss over the right side. They've got him out in the open, and bringing it down is Boltman as he crosses the 50 to the 49-yard line, a pickup of 8. Carter Boltman, good tough run in that time. Second down and 2, though, as they get it to the 48-yard line. West Sioux trying to pick up the pace here. They hurry up on the ball. Quick snap, quarterback's going to keep it. He'll be wrapped up, has first down yardage inside the 45 to the 44. Pickup of another 4 yards for Wiggins. Clock will stop on the first down while we move the chains. And that will do it actually for the third quarter as they will let the time run out. After 3 quarters of play, Central Lyon George Little Rock leading West Sioux 43-13. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back in West Sioux, Joel Viss with you here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Lions enter quarter number 4 with a 43-13 lead over West Sioux. Falcons have the football in Lion territory, first down and 10 at the 44-yard line. Lions have been content here on this drive to give up the little 4-yard pass, just not giving up anything big. 4 wide now to the left side, single man to the right side, empty backfield for Wiggins. He'll bring Boltman in motion from left to right. Back to pass, quick bubble screen to Brady Lynott. Lynott gets to the outside, has a man and pushed out of bounds. Inside the 35 to the 33, be a pickup of 11 as he gets out of bounds. Well, now they'll bring him back to the 34. Wow, they're going to give him even worse spot outside of the 34. They're only going to give him 9 yards on that. Looked like he had the first down easily. Second down and half a yard, though, for West Sioux now. Clock stopped as Lynott got out of bounds. 4 wide to the right side. Wiggins back to pass again. Fakes the pump. Going to go deep down the sidelines. Deep over the top. And overshoots his intended receiver. That is Lynott. And the clock will stop here with 11:47 to go. Third down and half a yard. Good play call there on second and short. You got to expect that you could probably get the first down. Twin receivers now to the right side, twins to the left. Boltman comes into the backfield here with Wiggins. And Wiggins will keep on his own. Quarterback keeper puts the head down, has the first down as he gets it down to the 32. Pickup of a couple. First down and 10 for West Sioux now. Ball at the Lion 32-yard line. Clock starts here as the chains are set. 11:35 to go here in the final stanza. Lions still with a 30-point advantage. Content with just letting West Sioux nickel and dime them down the field. Empty backfield, man in motion. Quick bubble pass to Suisaw. Suisaw's got it, but being brought down inbounds by Chase Thiedens. Sioux probably should have got out of bounds there as he only picked up 2 more yards. Gain of 7 on the completion. 2nd down and 3 now for West Sioux. Clock moving here as Sioux was brought down in bounds. And a little bit of delay here getting the ball in, or getting the play call in. Twins to each side. Shotgun formation. Boltman in the backfield. Here comes that man in motion. Back to pass. Wiggins looking right side on the wheel route. Now he's going to tuck and run. All sorts of room, and slips and falls again. Had one man to beat, and that was Lutmer. And loses his footing right at the first down marker, and they'll say he is just short. 3rd down and 1, and the clock will keep moving. Here comes West Sioux. They'll hurry up on the ball. This is their power play. Out of the pistol, they go power I. They'll hand off. Boltman will carry up ahead. Has the first down as he's down to the 20, maybe the 19, depending on the spot with this officiating crew. That has been very touch and go. They will give him the 19-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup, 1st down and 10 for West Sioux. Once again, clock on the move. Ball at the 19. Twins right, single man left. Back to pass is Wiggins. Looking left side for the end zone. Goes over the top. Outstretched hands of Sweesaw. Can't get to it. And it looks like it was going out of bounds anyway. And the clock will stop with 10:03 to go here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons at the Lyon 19-yard line. And the Lyon defense just trying to dig in and let West Sioux move the ball. But the Lions would be intact. If they can get a defensive stop and score, they would put it into the running time and really make it hard on West Sioux, as they wouldn't be able to stop the clock on an incompletion. Trips to the right side, rolling out right side. Wiggins goes underneath, has Lynott with the screen pass. Lynott tries to cut it up the field, gets through the tackle, through a few more, inside the 10, down to the 9, and he'll have a 10-yard pickup for a 1st down. Brady Lynott on the screen pass, picks up the 1st down. Wow. No, they're going to stay back at the 10. Now they're not even going to give them the 1st down. This officiating crew has been really stingy on their ball placing all night long. Well, now they're going to say he fumbled, and they're going to say it's Lyon football. So not only did they mark it short, they're going to say Lynott dropped the ball and the Lions recovered. What a turn of events that is, as West Sioux looked like they were going to score. And instead, the Lions force another turnover. Seven turnovers for the Lions on the night, and that is just spelled disaster for West Sioux. Central Lyon George Litterock back on the offensive side at their own 10-yard line. And nothing fancy here. They hand off left side to Johnson. He'll power ahead for 1, maybe 2. We'll see. No, gosh, no. They're going to go all the way back and give him nothing. No gain on the play. Ball back at the 10-yard line. Clock on the move, 9.5 to play here. Lions on top, 43-13, trying to close this one out. Couple 1st downs to flip the field position would be huge. And to run about 3-4 minutes off the clock. Shotgun formation once again. Twin receivers to the right side, single man left. Van Berkom in the backfield this time. Rolling out and looking on the reverse. It goes to Putnam. He cuts it up the field, breaks through some tackles across the 15 to the 16. The 17-yard line is where the far side judge has it. And an 8-yard pickup for Taylor Putnam. His first carry of the night comes on a reverse. 3rd down and a long 2, short 3 now for Central Lyon George Litterock. Clock on the move with 8:35 to play. Pistol formation, twins right, twins to the left. Van Berkom in the backfield. Back to pass, quarterback keeper on the run. Lutmer breaks outside, he's got the first down, and he slides in bounds. And very wise by Zach Lutmer. Could have run it out of bounds and maybe picked up a yard or two. And instead, he decides to get down on a knee in bounds and keep the clock rolling. Lutmer takes it out to the 23-yard line for a pickup of 5. Clock starts there as they move the chains. Clock will dip under 8 minutes to go here. Lions will take their time in the huddle. Twins right, single man to the left. Now twins left. Van Berkom in the backfield again with Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He hands off right up the middle. Van Berkom is hit immediately, but a great job of pumping the legs and making something out of nothing. And should have been hit for a loss. Instead, he picks up 3 yards. Van Berkom just good, tough running there. Sets up second down and 7. Clock at 7.5 to play now. Lions walk up to the line. As we said, everybody in tight, a bunch formation this time. Shotgun. Johnson in the backfield with Lutmer as he calls it out. Back to pass. Lutmer going to tuck. Now he throws out in the flat. Has Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee with the catch, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 13 yards on the reception. Vanderzee has a touchdown pass to his credit, now has a reception. Vanderzee, the sophomore quarterback, timeout being called here by West Sioux as they're trying to stop the clock. Trying to save as much time as possible here with 7:11 to go in the ball game. A 43-13 Lion lead. Lions looking like they are going to grab their first win of the season over West Sioux here tonight in Haywarden. Always makes the bus ride home a little bit more comfortable when you get a big win on the road. West Sioux looking as if they will drop this game unless there is some kind of miracle to happen. But West Sioux looks like they will fall to 2-1 on the season. And after 2 big wins, they will regroup as they head into district play. Still a very good football team here in Class 1A. And they will be tough and a force to reckon with throughout the rest of the season. Out of the timeout, Lions line up in the pistol formation. Twins right, single man left. Van Berkom in the backfield. They will shift left to right with Van Wy. Lutmer calls it out, hands off right side. Van Berkom blown up immediately, but still good, tough running. Spins off the hit, powers ahead, picks up 3 yards. Van Berkom could have some decent yards if he'd quit getting hit in the backfield, but still manages to get 3 tough ones. Clock back on the move, under 7 minutes to go. Lutmer looks over to the sidelines as they try to get the play in, trying to use as much time as possible. Play clock down to 15 seconds here as they call it and break the huddle. Twins left, single man to the right. Lutmer on the shotgun with Van Berkom to his left. Draw play here, counter over the right side. Van Berkom upended as he crosses the line of scrimmage to the 45-yard line, pickup of 2. 3rd down and 5 for the Lions. They're just milking the clock away. 6:10 to play in the ball game with that 30-point advantage. They just need to keep using the clock to their advantage. Another first down would easily eat up another 2 or so minutes. And the Lions still taking their time here. 3rd down and 5, not an easy pickup, but still manageable. Twins right, single man to the left. They will shift left to right. Van Wy, the up back. Van Berkom behind him. Calling it out, they hand off left side. Van Berkom hops through the first set. He's got the first down, fighting for more yards inside the 50 down to the 44-yard line. Well, maybe they'll go back to the 46, or they will say it's the 46-yard line. So 9-yard run for Caden Van Berkom. First down and 10, CLGLR, as they will be able to milk a lot more clock here. 5:20 to go here in the ball game, and the Lions taking their time, methodically working their way down the field. Big package out here, and a timeout will be called as a personnel confusion there. Lions will have to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. 5:11 to play in the ballgame. 43-13, Lions on top. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back at West Sioux, coming out of a timeout. Lions forced to call their second timeout here in the second half. Trying to get the right personnel on the field. Reese Vanderzee in at quarterback. Once again, power I formation. He fumbles the snap, and I do believe that West Sioux has it. Fumble by Vanderzee. West Sioux picks it up at the 46-yard line. So Reese Vanderzee, the sophomore quarterback, comes in and turns it over on the snap. First down and 10 for the Falcons. Ball at their own 46-yard line with just over 5 minutes to play. Lions will try to keep them out of the end zone here and try and get the ball back. Shotgun formation, twin receivers to each side, man in motion. Once again, they'll hand off up the middle to Boltman. Boltman puts the head down and he gets 3 yards and more as he powers ahead across the 50 to the 49. Good 5-yard gain. Carter Boltman, a tough runner for this West Sioux team. Second down and 5. West Sioux hurries up on it. Shotgun formation again. They'll hand off to Boltman again. He's wrapped up after a gain of 3. Down to the 46-yard line. Third down and 2 for West Sioux. Clock on the move with 4:20 to go in the ball game. West Sioux needs a first down here. Obviously would go for it on 4th down. Shotgun formation, man in motion, left to right. Wiggins calls it out, back to pass. Quick pass over the left side and misses his man Suisaw out in the flat, and that'll set up 4th down and 2. And the clock will stop on the incompletion with 4:09 remaining. 4th down and 2 for West Sioux. Lions looking for a 4th down stop to get the ball back as they will start to put their sights on Class 2A District 1 play. West Lyon will be next on the list here after this game. Shotgun formation, handoff to Boltman. He's hitting the backfield. I don't think he got it. Down to the 45-yard line. Chase Thiedens coming through and blowing him up. Only 1 on the gain, and the Lions hold on defense. 4:05 to go. Clock stops on the change of possession. As we said, the Lions will go on the road to open up district play at West Lyon next Friday night. We'll be with you right here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network, so make sure you tune along. Pregame starts around 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Power I formation here as Lutmer back in the game, hands it off over the left side. Lions push the pile ahead to the 50 for a pickup of 5. Van Berkham on the carry once again here. Clock at 3 minutes and 40 seconds here as the Lions line up once again. Taking all the clock they can off of the play clock here. And a big win for Central Lyon George Little Rock tonight. Lutmer will come under center. 2nd down and 5 at the midfield marker. Handoff right up the gut again to Van Berkom. He'll power ahead for a couple. 3rd down and about 3 now for Central Lyon George Little Rock. Clock will dip below 3 minutes before they have to snap the ball again. A 1st down should ultimately do it here for CLGLR. As they bring in a new package here. The big package will come out, and the Lions will come in with their normal set. 10 seconds on the play clock here. Lions may have to burn another timeout. They hustle up to it with 5 seconds on the play clock. Lutmer calls it out. Hands off right side to Van Berkom. Spins off a tackle. Still fighting and very close to 1st down yardage. And depending on what judge they look at, I do believe they're going to be a little bit short and set up 4th down. But it is going to be very close. They may even... No, they will not measure this one, as the near side judge says that they are short. Van Berkom is down on the play, though, and writhing in pain. Looks like maybe an ankle rolled up on there as he was fighting for yards. We'll take a timeout as well. 2:23 to play in the 4th quarter. Lions on top of West Sioux, 43-13. We'll be back with more Lion football here on the Lion Broadcast Network.
For school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Caden Van Berkom up on his feet, getting an assist off the field. Looks like a high ankle sprain from here, not quite sure, but walking very gingerly with some help over to the sidelines. That will do it for Van Berkom. No more need for him in the ballgame. He will finish with 17 carries for 77 yards, and a good tough run-in for Caden Van Berkom tonight. 4th down and inches for CLGLR. We'll see what they decide to do. If they get it here on 4th down and go for it, they can take a knee and finish the game off, or they can choose to punt the ball away and let West Sioux throw it around a little bit more and try and score once again. Well, with your big power guy out, normally in this situation you'd line up in the power formation and you would let Van Berkom power ahead for that couple feet that you're going to need. But in the same aspect, Caden Van Berkom is your punter. So that makes things a little bit tougher too. Looks like the Lions will call a timeout here. They want to talk things over and make sure they make the right choice here on 4th down. Obviously, some decisions to make when you're missing your big fullback. Lions, though, with that 43-13 lead, they got out to a big lead to start things off. They got out to a 22-0 lead in the 1st quarter. They forced 4 first-quarter turnovers against West Sioux. Lutmer had 2 rushing touchdowns in that 1st quarter, and Caden Van Berkom had a 30-yard pick six to get that score to 22-0 after the 1st quarter of play. Moving into the 2nd quarter, a little bit back and forth situations for CLGLR and West Sioux. West Sioux got a 85-yard touchdown return late in the 1st half to get on the board before the half, but the Lions were able to get a 41-yard touchdown reception from Reese Vanderzee to Taylor Putnam. At the half, the score was 29-7 in favor of Central Lyon George Little Rock. Lions come out of the timeout. They are going to go for it here on 4th down and inches. Reese Vanderzee in at quarterback. in that pistol formation. They call it out, handoff left side. Isaiah Johnson has the first down as he fights down to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 4 yards for Isaiah will get the Lions the first down they need, and the clock will move. With 2:17 to go, Lions should be able to just take a few knees and call it a night. As I said, 29-7 at the half. Lions came out firing right off the bat. 2 minutes in to the third quarter. Zach Lutmer broke free for a 65-yard touchdown run, making it 36-7. Finally, West Sioux was able to march it down the field and get an offensive touchdown with 4.5 to go in the third quarter, as Carter Boltman scored on a 13-yard catch. Lions hand off left side to Johnson. He spins off a couple tackles, has a yard, and Lions content with just working the clock. Lutmer finished off the scoring so far here late in that third quarter with a 5-yard touchdown run. Had a big run before that. They were stuck at 3rd and 10 at their own 44-yard line, and Lutmer broke free for 50 yards and then able to punch one in. So it was 43-13 at the end of the third quarter. No scoring here in the fourth quarter as the clock will just run out. 1 minute to play here in the game. Vanderzee in that pistol formation. Expect to see him maybe take a knee or hand off again. They'll hand off to Johnson. He'll be brought down for a loss of 1 back at the original line of scrimmage. And depending on how fast they spot the ball, and the Lions will have to run one more play here on third down. So the Lions come out and will work it under the 35-second mark. Final play of the game coming. Victory formation for the first time this year. Central Lyon George Litterock, a 43-13 winner on the road here in West Sioux. Vanderzee takes the knee, and that will do it for us here down in Hayward. Lions win 43-13 over West Sioux. We'll be back with a post-game wrap-up when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back in Hayward, Central Lyon George Litterock getting their first win of the season here tonight over West Sioux by a score of 43-13. The Lions came out and forced some unkindly turnovers in the first quarter, jumped out to a big lead, and never looked back all the way throughout the game. They controlled the game from start to finish, and the Lions grabbed their first win of the season, improving to 1-2. West Sioux will fall to 2-1 on the season, their first loss. They start district play next week as they head over to Emmetsburg for Class 1A District 1 play. The Lions, they will go on the road, and they will open up district play at West Lyon next Friday night, and the Lions will be looking forward to that game against the Wildcats. Update on the score: last time we heard, Sioux Center was leading West Lyon 20-13 in the fourth quarter. So we'll see where the Wildcats sit heading into that big matchup. The Beef Bowl, make sure you come on out and enjoy the Beef Bowl. Visit us live over there in Inwood. You know the Lyon County Cattlemen will have that great burger feed on hand, so you want to get out there, support the Cattlemen, support the Lyon County Beef Bowl. It's always a fun one, always a big one, and it starts it off with district play, Lions and the Wildcats. Final score here tonight, finishing up here, Lions 43-13, led by Zach Lutmer, 17 carries, 185 yards and 4 touchdowns, and 86 yards through the air as well. So the Lions with a big win tonight over West Sioux. That'll do it for our coverage. Once again, big thank you to all of our sponsors for making our coverage possible. My name's Joel Viss. Have a great night, everybody.